Tonight on Campus Radar, Mission Week kicks off on campus with a powerful story of healing and forgiveness.
And the uninvited guests that moved into McCormick, how the university handled the situation, and more top stories, plus a look into upcoming events to look out for on campus. Campus Radar starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jasmine Herrera.
And I'm Evan Peterson. While it's still early in this week, Marquette's Mission Week, the keynote speaker has already come and gone. This afternoon, Immaculée Ilibagiza, a survivor of the Rwandan genocide, shared her deeply moving and personal story to a room packed with people eager to hear her story of life, death, and forgiveness. Her amazing story exemplifies the core values of forgiveness and healing, virtues that this year's Mission Week hopes to instill in its community. If you missed this event, not to worry, there are still more events coming up later in the week.
Throughout Mission Week, there will be a prayer service held every day before students begin their day of classes. If you are interested in joining the prayer service, it will be held from 8:10 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. in the AMU Chapel of the Holy Family each day of Mission Week. For a full schedule of events, visit the Mission Week 2014 website. If you didn't already hear, Marquette received a gift from an anonymous benefactor last Monday that totaled $10 million. $7.5 million of the gift will go towards building a new Jesuit residence and renovating the center of campus. The project will total $15 million and will be funded entirely from the donations. The remaining $2.5 million of the gift will be dedicated to support need-based scholarships.
$10 million, that is a lot of money.
It truly is, but you know, we can't have this money being donated if the students aren't going to be looking after the buildings that are going to be renovated.
And that's a really good point, because for the students who lived in McCormick Hall, they've had some issues. Freshman year of college can be difficult. First time you're away from home, a possible roommate you hate. Now imagine adding mice into the equation. Well, for freshmen living in McCormick Hall last semester, this was their reality. Students reported findings of living and dead mice running around their dorm rooms. But as of today, the infestation has been eradicated, according to the dorm's administration. So students, let's try to pick up after ourselves, please.
Many people have come back to Marquette with a New Year's resolution to get fit. But Campus Radar's Teresa Lepowski hits the gym to find out how many people are really sticking to their New Year's resolution.
As we enter February, many New Year's resolution hopefuls are still fighting to stay fit.
There's been an increase in the amount of people that have been at the rec center since the start of the year.
Some resolutioners, like Jack Williams, have seen success.
To lose weight.
To lose weight. So you're here?
I'm here.
Are you going to be here in April?
Yes.
All right.
While other gym goers see resolutions as just another day at the gym.
Just come to the gym regularly with my lifting partner.
Yeah, no, none this year. I just come to the gym regularly.
Finding New Year's resolutioners proved to be a challenge, given that many students are already regulars.
Especially in the late afternoons, it's incredibly busy.
Yeah.
And like everyone that I talk to, they have a hard time finding a treadmill. It takes them like 40 minutes to find a machine or something like that.
From what Rec Center employee Sarah says, Marquette already seems to be an exceptionally healthy campus. It's become apparent to us that New Year's resolutions aren't really as popular as they have been in the past. However, we do have some students who choose to still do them, and they've been doing great. Keep up the good work, Marquette. Reporting from the newsroom, this is Teresa Lepowski with MUTV News.
So, Evan, did you make any New Year's resolutions this year?
I'm not going to get my hopes up. No, I did not make any New Year's resolutions because I know I'm always going to break it. You know, especially like going to the gym, I just can't get myself to do it.
Same here.
But one person who has no problem going to the gym and lifting the weights is gold medalist Shawn Johnson. Excuse me, Olympic gold medalist Shawn Johnson, who was actually at Marquette last week to talk about her experience as a gold medalist and being an Olympian. MUTV reporter Colleen Black covered the event and students' reactions to Shawn's speech. Let's take a look.
I'm standing in the varsity theater where Sean Johnson, Olympic gold medalist, came out to speak to Marquette tonight. Roughly 800 students attended the event to hear about the Olympians' experiences and meet their idol.
I mean, she persevered through a lot, and I'm just a really big fan, so I was really happy about the way that she talked about not just gymnastics, but her life as a whole.
I think she's a pretty inspirational person, and I did follow her in the Beijing Olympics.
She's an inspiring figure. I mean, she's that young and been able to accomplish so much. And also, I feel she has a lot of good messages about health and about trying for your dream. And also, I've read about her stuff. She always talks about how the media portrays women are about people trying to get you down. I feel she just has a lot of positivity that teens need to hear.
She was always my favorite athlete and still is, even though she's not competing. And she's so real.
Sean serves as an inspiration to many students. Oh no, go ahead. As you can see, Sean Johnson is still here taking pictures and signing autographs with Marquette students. Reporting from the Varsity Theater, I'm Colleen Black, MUTV News.
All right, Marquette, that's all we have for the first part of our show. Coming up when we get back after the break, Campus Radar's Ritzy Martinez sits down with the Tribune columnist behind Killed the Cat articles.
And still ahead, for those of you who are still looking for an internship, Campus Radar has all the details on an event that is bound to score you an internship. See you all after the break.
Today I have with me Rob Gabelhoff, creator of the Kill the Cat segment for the Marquette Tribune. So Rob, what exactly is the Kill the Cat segment for the Marquette Tribune?
Kill the Cat is a special investigations blog that works with the projects desk of the Marquette Tribune. It's supposed to investigate more fun topics.
Right, okay. So I was looking at the title. Why is it described as satisfying Marquette's curiosity?
Well, I mean, that was kind of the point of the blog. It started off with, I was talking to one of my friends about what happens if he dies, right? And you know, we had a long discussion about what we would get, and we were talking about free tuition and all that stuff. And I thought, well, that would be actually kind of be interesting to investigate.
Right.
So I talked to one of my reporters, and I said, well, why don't you do a little write-up about what happens if your roommate dies? It'll just go online. But it didn't go online. It actually went in print. And we actually got a lot of responses about it, and we decided that it was kind of fun. So we wanted to continue it, and I turned it into a blog, more answering curious questions that people might have about Marquette or the city. So,
right, okay.
Yeah.
So what made you create it? What kind of inspired you to it?
Well, it actually kind of solved all of my problems, to be honest. I have 2 investigative reporters on my desk.
Okay.
And they are supposed to do long-term projects, and I usually give them about 3 weeks to do these projects. In addition, having other reporters doing projects as well. But between those 3 weeks that they have no other products that they're putting out, no other reports. So I wanted them to be able to have this to put out there, so we're producing all the time. So yeah, it solved that problem. It solved the problem of, you know, having these projects that were not project length, but still warranted some type of investigation, putting that into some type of form that we could use. It's great, and a lot of people like it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they do.
We
It's
hear
a
a lot
win-win
of
for
good
everyone. Yeah. So how often is it published on the Marquette Tribune?
We do one Kill the Cat. Well, we try to do one Kill the Cat every single week. Sometimes we do 2 weeks, and 1 week we haven't had one. So I mean, it's pretty consistent, I think.
Okay. Is it accessible for students online?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And what about the title, the graphic design? Can you tell me a little bit of what's the story behind that?
Yeah, well, it's obviously a picture of a dead cat. And this was kind of funny. We had a good discussion about what we wanted this graphic to be. And you know, we had the title being "What Happens If Your Roommate Dies." I just decided, well, that's pretty sensational. I might as well throw a dead cat on there. So you know, we get a lot of responses. I know I hate cats, so it makes me feel good about it. But
because the cat's dead?
oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah, I hate cats. They should be dead. But I do have a couple friends who love cats, and they absolutely hate it. So it's whatever.
No, I like it. I think that title is what kind of draws people to the article.
Yeah, I mean, it comes from the phrase "curiosity killed the cat," but I don't know. It's more fun if you have a dead cat.
Well, thank you for being with us, Rob. Coming up, we have Evan and Jasmine talking about upcoming events on campus.
I'm sorry? Thanks, Richie. That was a great interview. Speaking of students and what's going on here on campus, we're looking a little bit farther to the future right now, and we're talking about alumni. More specifically, one of Marquette's famous alumni, Danny Pudi. He's making waves around campus again this week as he returns to Marquette to screen his new sports documentary entitled Untucked. The film follows a story about the famous basketball uniforms designed by famous Marquette basketball star Bo Ellis. He designed the uniforms that were worn during the 1977 National Championships, a game that Marquette won. Tickets for the event go on sale tomorrow in the Brooks Lounge. Limit 1 per customer. The actual screening will be happening Friday, February 14th at 7 p.m. in Weisler Auditorium.
Marquette is receiving a very special guest this Friday. Dr. Gary Brudvig, a professor of chemistry at Yale University, will present Water Oxidation Chemistry of Photosystem II and Artificial Systems. The presentation is set to kick off at 4 p.m. in Ware Chemistry, room 121. Refreshments will be available before the presentation, so stop by and grab a snack.
The Office of Student Development has invited all graduating seniors to participate in the 100 Days of Graduation celebration. For those who have purchased your tickets, the event will be this Friday at 8 p.m. in the Brooks Lounge. The event goes until midnight, and attendees can look forward to an evening of food, drinks, and live entertainment. Oh, and did I mention there's going to be door prizes for all guests who attend? Get excited and get ready to have fun.
So Evan, you're a senior. Are you planning to attend?
I am lame. I am the outcast senior. I've been so busy, I did not have time to purchase the tickets, so no, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it.
Well, you know, Evan, a big part about school is internships. So with that, if you still haven't had any luck finding an internship, don't panic just yet, because the Wisconsin Private Colleges Career Consortium is hosting a workforce career and internship fair on February 18th at Wisconsin State Fair Park. The event will be held from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Companies like Northwestern Mutual, General Electric, and Direct Supply will all be in attendance, so be sure to find a ride and land yourself an internship.
Attention all aspiring lawyers and law students. The Marquette Law School is going to be holding an on-campus info session for prospective students this Friday. So if you want more information about admission, curriculum, or financial aid, this session is for you. Be sure to register online and don't forget to stop by. First show is done. Our campus radar is done. Our first show. Can you believe it?
It's unbelievable.
Well, with that, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm Evan Peterson.
And I'm Jasmine Herrera. Good night.